I just want to go to the to Monday's situation and River Valley High School. Could this have been a pressure cooker situation arising from the pandemic, being locked in, being prevented from doing your usual things? What do you think, Shaila? Having been a school counselor?
I think we don't have enough information.
Yeah,
really,
that's true too. Yes.
About this child. I can tell you from experience that in every school, there are loners and people who seem disconnected, who has shut down, emotionally numb children, and they usually have very few friends, if any. And I feel very strongly that these kids are screaming for help and they need special attention.
How do we spot, an issue that a child might be having to offer the support that could help?
There are school counselors, and there are teachers. Those are the first line. So if you see the child suffering, who feels he's in pain, emotional pain, you definitely have to refer him to a school counselor. He needs specialized attention.
How do you make them realize that counseling opportunities, like there are counselors available to talk to them and, speak to them about any issues they may be facing? Because to them, it may seem like it's like a me against the world kind of situation. So they're very closed off to other people coming in and, trying to break down those walls. So in your view, how do you propose we can make counseling more accessible and a viable option for these people to see that it's not actually a bad thing? Like, how do we push that more into the narrative?
Sometimes the intervention has to be quite active. I mean, you really literally have to go with them to bring them to the counselor, to listen more with more empathy. That in itself is a skill. Teaching parents how to listen to their children, how to allow for them to release emotions. Many of them have been raised in families and in cultures and in religious groups where certain emotions are not allowed. It's not nice, so you suppress them, you reject them. A part of you is denied. And if you're looking at things like sexual orientation, for instance, if some of your friends are gay, I mean, there's so much stigma against that, and these kids are bullied, so they shut down and they close in. And they're afraid to talk. They have nowhere to go. We need to be the ones to extend help because they're not going to come forward. They're frightened.
I think teachers are the first main person who can contribute to that. Perhaps they can see in the class if the kids are behaving in odd manner, then they can identify and refer them to the counselors. Then
yes, and sometimes go along with them to the counselor.
That's right.
You have to try all ways and means to make it safe for the person.